Welcome to part 2 of the Sonic Heroes Let's Play, and we are at Grand Metropolis, and I honestly thought this stage should have been Generations, but whatever.
So,
There's a mod for that.
Eggman is behind all of this.
Whatever it takes, he's mine. Any objections?
Negative.
Is this
Okay,
the
so
energy
now
plant?
we're starting off
That red
with
liquid
Grand
is being
Metropolis
traded at high
as
prices.
Team Dark.
Eggman must
Again, like I said in part
control
1,
the energy.
and I am going to be alternating between Team Sonic and Team Dark, because I'm not doing...
Feels like I'm being
Well,
carried
technically I
forward.
am doing four full playthroughs, but as for this Let's Play, well, we're showing it off, I'm not showing full four playthroughs,
Doesn't look like we'll be able to
because,
move
well,
on.
it'll just get rather monotonous, and I don't
Let's get
want,
moving.
and I don't want you guys to go through that. Alright, so, we're introduced to these turtle enemies that can be taken down with the tornado, and I just died right there.
Annihilation.
But they can also be taken down with the power characters.
Machines are sucking
That's
the
another move
energy out
I
the
forgot
room.
to mention. Oh, there's another move which I won't show, which I won't tell until we get there at least. But apparently, the speed characters also have this tornado attack. That it can be used to remove enemy shields, or grab on poles, which let you go upwards, so you can access certain areas. I think the only significance to leveling up speed characters all the way is if they're leveled up all the way, then they won't. Well, then they won't need to use the tornado attack on the poles.
The ultimate power.
And as you're seeing right here, or if you can't, in case you can't really tell, each Team Blast has an after effect. With Team Sonic, we have Team Sonic pretty much gets the light speed dash, or the light speed attack, I should say. Oh yeah, yeah. Apparently we were supposed to break through that window, but I guess they forgot to have the program and animation, so we just clipped through it.
Just as
But yeah, they get Team Sonic gets the light speed attack, and as we're seeing here, the light speed dash. Yep, the light speed dash makes a return, only here it's a little wonky. And I really should have homing attacked that guy right there. And I was lucky I had rings, because I was getting beat up. Ugh.
Let's go.
But yeah, the light speed dash in this game is a little finicky. It's like you have to be right behind in the trail of rings. I think Shadow the Hedgehog definitely improves that. Not saying a whole lot, but I guess something worth mentioning. The Rocket Excel. Yeah, what I meant to say last part was that the Rocket Excel, you pretty much have to press the B button, and then you have to press the B button, and once it's charged, let go, and then the characters will blast off. For one, it's very finicky, and I don't really use it all that often, and which brings up the point that it's useless. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention Team Dark, Team Blast. The after effect with Team Blast is that Shadow activates Chaos Control, which stops time. And honestly, I wouldn't really recommend using it. Oh, my throat. I really wouldn't recommend using Team Blast a whole lot, especially in areas where you have to activate switches, because time is frozen for a few seconds. It also stops the timer, but the point is the levels are already long. Long as they are, so I don't really recommend doing it all that often. It helps, yeah, but sometimes it hinders the experience, you know? Oh yeah, now we're coming up. And yes, rail grinding has been introduced, and as you just saw right there, I flung to the side. Rail switching in this game is so finicky. It's even worse. I honestly think it's even worse than Sonic Adventure 2's rail switching. Because Because in Sonic Heroes, it's very possible to blink to the far left or right. There's a certain level coming up where it's pretty much happy with the grind rails, which makes it very easy to die often. And you'll see why.
Come on.
However, what I do like with this level is that it has these paths where it pretty much moves you forward. That's something we haven't seen in a Sonic game. You know, path moving for you. I guess that's what the boost is for later in the series.
Come on.
One thing I actually do like about Heroes' level design, as frustrating it can be, especially with controls, there are actually a lot of multiple pathways. Like, I think I may have just passed as an area where I can take another way here through an alternate route. Now that's good level design.
Just watch this.
Just watch this. So, kind of had to. Oh yeah, that's another thing I forgot to mention in part 1, and about Tails. Some of the lines Tails gets in this game, rather awkward it's rather awkward. There's this one line where Tails said a couple times back in Seaside Hill and Ocean Palace, where Tails pretty much said, and out of bad grammar from the script writers, he pretty much said, Look at all those Eggman's robots. Huh? Right. Now we have Power Plant. And this is I honestly got when I was here when I was a kid, and I honestly got more frustrated here. I don't know why, I just did. Nowadays I can beat it no problem. Except when trying to get the Chaos Emerald, that is. Seriously, when it comes to getting the key, I hated this stage so freaking much. They have all these projectiles, and it stops all the time and to beat up a certain amount of enemies just to activate the pathway for you to go through. It's also here where you're pretty much going to have to make good use of the Thunder Shoot, or Shadow's homing attack. Well, if you're really skilled. Like right here, it's pretty much useful to use Thunder Shoot. You know, these guys. Then it activates the pathway.
I'm sure it's very easy to
Sorry,
fly from here.
Also, this is probably the first game in the series is to where you have to beat up all the enemies in order to progress. I gotta be honest with you guys, I really don't like that at all. Even with this game and Rush, as you know, it kind of breaks the pace really. There are enemies to kill in Sonic Rush, where you had to like. I mean, it's very quick and easy there, and it is quick and easy here, but later on, like in Unleashed in 06, oh god.
I'll take it from here.
Secret rings to an extent, and so you may be asking, and yeah, I know this is completely off topic, but why do you hate Black Knight so much? Like, why do you hate the level design? You know what? And you just said that pretty much. You said that it takes the pace of the stage. You know, beating up all the enemies. So why do you hate Black Knight's level design so much? And that answer to the answer to the question is, if there were no enemies, it would just be. You would just run straight through the level, you know? You just run straight through the level, no challenge at all. Oh, and the enemies are pretty much the only challenge with Black Knight. Sure, there's platforming, but it's incredibly basic platforming, which somehow gets frustrating. I've never gotten frustrated with a game so much in my life. Ugh. You'll see what I mean when I get to it one day. Honestly though, now that I played Secret Rings, I honestly don't know which one's worse. It's kind of hard decision for me. But hey, man, yeah, I'm running out of this. Fun fact, if you don't beat up all the enemies, that barrier is actually solid. You can't actually jump over it. Oh yeah. Missed. Okay. I'm avoiding the rainbow. I'd rather avoid the rainbow. Come on. You can do it. Okay, now we have to switch to Rouge just so we can make it. I think with Rouge only, she can glide. Yeah, like she doesn't drop like a rock. And I think she can actually slowly float down. Oh, this is perfect. It'll work. Yeah, this section right here is the reason why I had a hard time getting the key. Avoiding these energy balls while being propelled forward. It's just, how do they expect you to do that without getting hit? It's possible getting through that without getting hit, but I'm just exaggerating, guys. Yeah, my throat's really hurting. Okay, so we actually as soon as I start getting hit. So we actually thundershoot. It's all nice. And then I just, you know what, at this point I just say screw it, chaos control. And for some reason I can't pick up these rings.
This is a high-tech industrial city.
Yep, this is exciting, I know. We're just climbing up this area. Alright, going back to the railgun.
I'll take it from here.
Sorry. Going back to the rail grinding. I guess. Oh. I figured why not? I'll take a souvenir. But when it comes to rail grinding, while it is true that it is possible to flank to the far left or right, I don't think you have to worry about balancing all that much. Or at least not as much as Sonic Adventure 2 at least. I mean, you don't have to worry about balancing that much either. If the only level except for maybe Skyrail. Oh, but here you don't. It feels like I don't have to worry about doing it at all. Well, bouncing. Thank God for that shortcut. Look how long. Look at my timer right here. 7 minutes. It's gonna get longer than that. Believe me. Yeah, especially with Team Chaotix. Team Chaotix is rather beefy because it has a different setup of Chaos Control. Yeah, it has a different setup of which Shadow the Hedgehog would take, and it's somehow even worse in that game.
Could this
Oh
be
boy, we're on the final
storage
stretch.
tank?
Alright, so right here we pretty much have to climb up this storage tank.
Use the outdoor stairs to
We pretty much have to climb up this storage tank just to outrun this energy.
Looks like this one's for
Simply holding attack, hope the light speed dash works.
natural.
It's, however, the lava will catch up.
electromagnetic barrier generator detected.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I also need to mention,
Base generator.
also, yeah, the levels do change because Team Dark is also basically the hard mode. So if you play this game, then you'll notice
Natural.
the differences between Team Sonic and Team Darks. And this one pretty much has more obstacles. So, other than that, though, it's really not. I don't think it's too much. I don't think it's not much. Thank God we're done with this stage. We have one more thing to go.
Just average.
Just average. Nah.
Man, who are those creeps over there?
What's up, SBO?
And you are...
Just what do you think you're doing here?
Who's this broad?
our client's adversary, perhaps.
You mean the bad guys?
You guys don't fool me. I know what you're after. Better stay out of my way.
Yep, ladies and gentlemen, we have the team battles. Those once again. However, these are rather pathetically easy
Alright, then let's
because
do it!
you can just do one simple thing.
Take
Spam tornado. Yeah, the spam tornado. You'll get hit. Yeah, you'll get hurt. You won't go through this flawlessly, but you can easily screw them over. You can easily screw the other team over just by simply spamming tornado. It's not really that much of a challenge. And see, I just obliterated those guys. No problem. But that is it for part 2, guys. As next time we meet, we're going to be going to Casino Park and Bingo Highway, returning to Team Sonic.
You should thank
So with that
me
being
for
said,
letting
I'm
you
GameMan
live.
5804, and you guys have a great day.